What's good, YouTube family? Welcome back. If you're brand new, I'm DevanOnDeck. I talk about fashion and tech, and today's video is about affordable alternatives to expensive clothing. We're gonna cover accessories, clothing, and footwear, the best stores to go in general, and then specifically the things you guys ask me about the most.
Ooh, I'm a pretty man. Ooh, that's that ugly style.
Okay, now starting with the accessories, the one thing you guys ask me about all the time is my reflective shades. I get these from Amazon. They're like 10 or 12 bucks, and the link is down below in my description. And then we have my beanies. I get them in two places. The first one is called Raised by Society, but as you can see, they're a little bit on the expensive side, but I really love how they fit and all the colors they come in. You can find identical beanies to this on ASOS, and they're more like $8. And I got a link for you down in the description if you want to check them out. Now, when it comes to my rings and bracelets, if you guys saw my video from last year on my jewelry collection, you know that I get them from all over. But I also have an affordable jewelry video that breaks down all the best places to find it when you're just starting your collection. So I link those both down below. And if you want a part 2 to my collection, drop a comment and I'll do it if I see enough of them. Okay, now moving on to clothing. If you want to find high-end designer alternatives, in my opinion, it's going to be Zara. For better or for worse, they definitely have a reputation for giving you the exact looking item as a high-end designer. Now personally, I ain't mad at it. I think accessibility is a big thing in fashion, and you shouldn't have a ceiling on how you can dress based on how much money you have. Now if you don't really care about a high-end designer and you just want to feel good in your clothes and know that you're on trend, I would highly recommend a store like H&M. They're perfect for a guy that has cool, casual, simple style, and they will borrow sometimes from designers, but I feel like they make things just a little bit more for the mass market. Now if you're the type of guy who wants something edgier or like super trendy, you definitely want to go like ASOS or Boohoo Man. You heard me mention them on this channel so many times because they are the #1 place to go if you want to just try out new trends and have some fun without spending a whole bunch of money. Then we have one of my personal favorite brands to wear, All Saints. Especially when it comes to their Cuban collar pattern shirts, I have so many of them. But as a lot of y'all know, they are not cheap. And a great alternative in my opinion is Cotton On. Everything is super affordable and the patterns are on point. And I know we only got a couple months left of summer, but my guys who are super savvy know that you gotta shop off season to really get those deals. Cause in the fall winter, all the spring summer stuff is on sale. And the same thing in the summer, the fall winter stuff is also for the low. So a little key for you if you didn't know that. Now the last one for the clothing section and the sponsor for this video is Amazon. If you're a bargain shopper like me, you probably got the Amazon app on your phone already. But what I didn't know is if you hit that little camera icon next to the search bar, you can activate Style Snap where you can upload screenshots from YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, wherever, and it will detect automatically the pieces in the outfit and let you know where you can find them on Amazon and probably for a lot cheaper. Now obviously it's not always going to be an exact match, but it's a good tool to have in your arsenal if you see something online that really inspires you, especially if it's outside of your budget. So if you want to check it out for yourself, I have a Style Snap link at the top of my description. Now moving on to footwear, I'm gonna start with the boot guys first. If you're into a chunky, functional looking rugged boot and you don't want to pay a Red Wing or a Wolverine price point, if you still want the quality to be there, I would strongly suggest going to Nordstrom Rack online. That's where you're gonna find regularly priced shoes for a lot cheaper. So you get the exact brands you want or something comparable. Now, if you don't care about them lasting you for years and years or going hiking or having actual function, then I would strongly suggest ASOS. And ASOS is also good for the more trendy or cutting edge or even like a dressier boot that's a little more sleek. Great alternatives to like a Western style boot. So I highly suggest you check them out. And I got links down below to the favorite ones that I found on there. But if you want a super high quality version of a stacked heel boot but don't want to pay $1,000+ for a Saint Laurent version, then you want to go to From the First. And this doesn't really fit the affordable category, but if we're talking about something that's going to last you for your whole life and you're ready to make an investment and you love this kind of boot, there's no one else who makes a better one. And then we have Oliver Cabell, which people say are like the common projects alternative, but I really think they have a better alternative for the Margiela MARGIELA GAT sneaker. These are really closely identical, but as you see, the price point is way different. And they're also Italian made too, so points for that one. And for my guys who are fans of the Alexander McQueen platform sneaker, you're gonna find identical shoes over at River Island for way cheaper. And a few details are different, but for the most part, they're spot on. And last but not least, we have one of my favorite sneaker brands right now, COLLEGIUM, and their Destroyer High model. These sneakers are inspired by the Jordan 1, the Nike Blazer, and the Nike Terminator. They're Italian made, they're gonna go for a bit over 200 bucks, and they're a great affordable alternative to the Rude sneaker, which is also inspired by the Jordan 1, but is like 400, 500 bucks. So now that I'm done, I would love to hear your opinion. Which things on this list stood out the most to you? Hopefully you finally got one of the questions answered you've been asking for a minute. Either way, I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.